Oh, welcome into the PHNX Daily Bet Show. I'm your host, Shanice Buck, here in the Four Peaks Mini Bar, as always, on this weird and wacky and whippable Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. How's everybody feeling out there? In the chat, we got some Celtics ball, we got some Thunder ball, and we got some Avs puck to get to today. But first, I want to address a comment that was left on yesterday's pod about how I used to say that Jason Tatum wasn't a better player than Devin Booker. Laking ball, you can remove the used to and say still does. Jason Tatum hasn't shot over 50% once in the playoffs this year. Not one time. I don't care about 30-point games. I don't care about 10 rebound games. He hasn't shot above 50% once. Once. Who's he getting locked up by? Isaac Okoro? Get out of here. Let's talk about some hockey first. I'm not giving up on this team. We're going to defense lock our way into a victory. They're down 3-1. They're winning this game in Dallas. I don't care. Avs money line plus 120. They need it. Obviously, a lot of weird things happened before the last game we bet on them on Monday. Nichushkin re-entered the rehab program. No Devin Tays. It was just kind of a shitstorm. Perfect shitstorm. I think they come out with a vengeance tonight, and they're going to need to if they want to compete in this series. So we're going to take the Avs money line at plus 120 to get this series of 3-2 going back to Denver. They need it. And then, as I said, I think the series goes 7. I think it deserves to go 7. Nichushkin or not, Devin Tays or not, this is a good enough team to make it go 7. The Stars are a wagon right now, though, I will say.
Did you know that if both the Avs series and the Nuggets series go 7 games,
they're going to have to figure out what happens?
Both game 7s will be on the same day in Denver.
No way. Are you serious?
So they'll have to figure out timing of that.
That'd be crazy. That's awesome. Well, let's hope for that. That'd be cool. Let's hope people in Denver suffer for that. Just kidding. Those workers probably work very hard to turn the ice into wood and vice versa. Because it's magic, right? You have to expecto put wood ice. Let's talk about basketball. We got 2 big games today. One series is 3-1. The other is 2-2. Let's talk about the 3-1 first. Jaylen Brown, prop, lock, and drop. I'm dropping him. I did it earlier in this series. The dude just is so inconsistent, but so good too at times. I mean, I don't see this point total getting reached tonight, especially because the spread is 13 or 14. If you're expecting a blowout, I'm not expecting Jaylen Brown to score 25 plus points. I know he's done it in this series a couple times, and a couple times he hasn't. I just don't know if there's going to be enough time. I think they roll, and I think they get past and get into the conference finals to meet with either Pacers or the Knicks in this game tonight. By how much? Who knows? But it's going to be a blowout, I feel like. So, and if it's not, Jaylen Brown didn't do his job. 24.5 points is a ton for me. Or is Jason Tatum going to carry them all the way? I don't think so. Let's talk about a really fun series that has, had one of the best games in the playoffs on Monday. Amazing SGA comeback in the Mavericks and the Thunder series. We got a real tasty one today. A system sweetie. We haven't had one of these in a while. Ooh. Like you're in a kid in a candy shop. Shopping these sweet treats. Teams in the playoffs that are favorites, when the heavy amount of money is on them, they cover 59% of the time. I love our odds there, and that's what's happening in this Thunder game. Thunder -4. Give me it. Take it to the bank. This series is going back to Dallas, down 1, 3-2 Thunder. And we're gonna get some fireworks in Dallas. It's gonna be a fun game, regardless of what happens in the game tonight, and regardless of what you do the rest of the day. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Shane D. Follow the show on Twitter at PHNX_bets. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Thanks for rocking with me every Monday through Friday right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel at noonish. And until tomorrow, we'll see you for a nice Thursday edition of the PHNX Daily Bet Show. But until then, peace, love, and Jason who?
We all silly like the mayor.